What a time, what a week it's been. The assassination attempt on the former president. A lot of people after that kind of assumed maybe President Biden would stay on the ticket to be his opponent. Of course, that could still happen, but the last 24 to 48 hours, there seems to be a change in your party. Pick up on what the governor is saying. He clearly expects a change. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, no matter what happens, there's an enormous difference between the Democrats, whomever is at the top of the ticket, and the Republicans. It's going to be down to policy at the end the last 100 days. And Zununo may be correct about that. The fact of the matter is there is a significant difference. Think about that the Democrats have put together an industrial policy for America. And so if you're looking for those blue-collar workers out there, it is that industrial policy that will make a difference, will provide the jobs, bringing the jobs back to America. Climate change is a major, major difference between the Republicans and Trump, and certainly we see the new Vance. And how are we going to deal with climate change? An enormous opportunity to expand our economy, going to a green energy system.
But who's the best messenger?
Look at women. Look at the women issues. Look at the abortion issue. Look at the way in which Republicans are dealing with that. So I think we're going to get down to the issues, and there will be a winning opportunity for the Democrats. Especially
on that last issue, you mentioned reproductive rights. Kamala Harris has been quite outspoken on that. Governor Sununu, as a Republican, seems to think, don't underestimate her if she's in the race, because this could be a tough race with new energy. Do you think that's where we're going? And if so, is she a better messenger than Joe Biden for your party?
I wouldn't use the word better. They are both terrific messengers. Obviously, Biden's had, with COVID, he's not going to be doing much messaging. But I've known Kamala Harris since 1991, when she was the DA in San Francisco. I was the insurance commissioner. And we went right after the fraudsters that were ripping off insurance and automobile repair shops. She's one tough lady. I know her as the Attorney General in California, where she went after organized crime. And I also know her as a senator and now as vice president. She is one quality person, and the Republicans have every reason in the world to fear her.
So have you been on any of these calls urging the president to step aside and for her to step in, or or if not, if you've been standing by the president, I'm sure you've heard others, there've been more and more people doing that, right?
Well, certainly we see the news reports, but I'm not part of that.
Okay.
I love Joe Biden. I've known him even longer than I've known Kamala Harris, and he is a quality person. Hopefully he will recover quickly from COVID and be able to position the Democratic Party on the issues going forward. And it's on those issues that we are going to win this election. Personalities, Donald Trump's personality will be hidden tonight. All that he is will be hidden in a set-piece speech. But when he gets back on the campaign trail, the real Donald Trump will portray himself. And the public's going to go, I don't know about this.
One piece of breaking news, just as we came on the air, you're on the House Armed Services Committee. The Pentagon has just confirmed the first Iranian proxy attack against the U.S. base at Iraq, I believe, since February. Minimal damage from what we understand. Reaction or anything that you know about that?
Well, certainly there's going to be a reaction. Every time that's happened in the Biden administration, there's been a very strong reaction against the militants. We need to also recognize that at the present time, the Middle East is one very chaotic and extremely dangerous place. And from time to time, we may very well see once again the Iranian involvement in our election. There's been some talk about assassination, but beyond that, think back to the matchup with Reagan and that period of time, where it appears as though the Iranians and Reagan cut a deal just months before the election that resulted in the hostages coming home about a month after the inauguration. And then we had the Iran-Contra controversy and the scandal that was there. It may very well be that we're headed into another situation in which Iran is playing in our national politics. Have no knowledge that they're actually reached out to the Republicans or to the Trump campaign, but I do know history.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.